Hello Retromovie fans, I'm Retromoviegirl, and today I have for you a review of The Sexy One by Lauren Blakely. She's a New York Times best-selling author, so let's get started. The Sexy One is about Simon Trevor's and Abby, his nanny for his daughter Hayden. Simon is a divorced dad that used to work on Wall Street, and now he's a restaurant investor. And he has a nanny by the name of Abby to take care of his daughter. But there's a mutual attraction there, but I think Simon is afraid to get into the mutual attraction because his ex Miriam was a witch and wasn't very nice and had an affair. So Simon is less than thrilled with Miriam, but he appreciates Abby's authenticity and he just likes her. Or maybe from the first time they meet, they actually have a mutual liking. I wouldn't say for Simon it is an attraction, but for Abby, things could get a little complicated, and it's also complicated for Simon because she works for Simon and she doesn't want to lose her job, but she's also very attracted to Simon. And on Simon's end, he doesn't really want his nanny to go away because it might hurt Hayden, because Hayden is only 5, so it might hurt Hayden if Abby went away. A very important person in her life went away if a very important person in her life goes away when she's very young, it could be harmful to her. So Simon has to keep that in mind, and he has to keep also his ex in mind. So Simon has a lot of things, and he's investing in a new restaurant, and there's a lot going on. But he eventually finds that he's attracted to Abby, and in the next section of this video, I will tell you my favorite scene, so I'll see you for that one. My favorite scene in The Sexy One is actually, there's a lot of them, but I can only tell you one because it's not a spoiler. But there's a scene where Simon actually wants, his daughter Hayden wants Simon to give her a French braid. Now he can braid hair, like any dad can possibly do, but he's not able to French braid. So he decides to get Abby to help him, but after trying to teach him a few times, he doesn't get it. So one evening, he's at home and he's like, let me braid your hair just to prove I can do it. And he's like braiding her hair, and it's just a normal scene, but it's so charged, it's so alive that it's actually one of my favorite scenes. He's actually touching her hair and telling her, I can do this. And it's a place that they're not supposed to go, but they go there, and it's like really, like, it's not meant to be a charged scene, but it actually is. So in that way, I kind of like it because it shows their attraction and their need for each other without being over the top and sexualized. So it is a different kind of scene, and I really like it for that reason, because it's not something where they're trying to undress each other or they're thinking about it, but they're not actually doing it. So it's a nice change from the normal stuff that I read. So in the next section of this video, I will tell you all the information you need to know about Lauren and her latest releases, and I'll talk to you in the next section. I'm back with the final section of this video. Now, Lauren has a website which contains all of the information you're ever going to need to know about her books, everything. I'll put it down in the description for you all to click on if you so desire. And she also has a Facebook page. All of her social media are located on her website, so I'll put that down below. But one thing I did want to mention is that in about 4 weeks here, she's gonna have a new book out. It's only on e-readers like Kobo and Kindle. It's only on those type of e-readers. It's not available in paperback, unfortunately, or audiobook at this point. It's called Out of Bounds. It's her first attempt at a sports romance, and as far as I can tell, as of the date of this video, the sexy one for Kindle is number 4 on the New York Times bestseller list for ebooks. So that's very exciting, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video. And like I said, all the information about Lauren and about her books is in the description. And before I go, I just want to let you know that Sebastian York returns for the sexy one along with Andi Arndt. They are responsible for the audiobook version of the sexy one. So if you want to get that, that's available on Audible right now. So if you don't want to read the paperback, you can get the audiobook version. And I'll talk to you very soon in my very next video. Love you. Bye. And remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.